Johnny, congratulations. Can you talk to us about this levels of satisfaction in that dressing room, given what you guys have achieved over the last fortnight?
Yeah, I'm not sure it's totally sunk in just yet, but it just seems that since the Six Nations, every single game has got bigger and more important. And even today, it's to top up the other two, the Irish obviously Grand Slam and then the European Cup. Today was probably the biggest game we've ever played because of what's gone on before. So we spoke about not leaving anything behind and obviously sending some, arguably our greatest ever player off in the best way possible. And it was so sad to see him go early, but I think he'll be proud of the effort that we put in on his behalf.
You really had to grind it out against Racing and then against Munster. I mean, they were both such close games. Did you think that level of performance maybe was gone for the remainder of the season, and that today was going to be something similar, that you're probably just going to have to arm wrestle your way to the trophy?
Yeah, I think it's been pleasing that when we found ourselves in difficult situations, we learned a lot from last year and we managed to claw our way out of it. It would have been very easy, obviously, in that Racing game to blame external factors, the weather and some of the decisions that were going against us, but we managed to stay in the fight and claw out a victory, and that gave us momentum into Munster. We had to find the right balance to get up for it emotionally, because we knew they were going to be waiting for us, and today was a bit more trying to find a balance between that, because you can get overhyped about the pressure that you have on you to send Nasiba off and the best way possible, and Jordy Murphy and these type of guys, that can bear down. I remember playing a few years ago, playing against I think it was the Ospreys, Malcolm O'Kelly, Gervin Dempsey's last game, and we made it all about sending the legends off on a high note, and it weighed down on us, I think, and we forgot that we had to play well to win. So we probably learned a little bit from that as well.
Can you tell us about that moment before half time? Because I mean, it was a pretty kickable penalty that you had when we were past the 40-minute mark. I mean, what is we're talking about yourself here. It was 3 available points anyway. Was there any debate as to whether or not you were going for the corner? Because you celebrated the try like no other that I've seen you in the past. You almost jumped onto the head of James Lowe. There seemed to be a real feeling that it was a key moment in the game.
I think that just shows what I think of James Lowe. It was look, we in big games and big finals, you got to try and score tries to win. If we go in at half time and it's 17-11, it's a one score game. Whereas if you score a try, we've done it other times this season. I remember Glasgow away, we did it. There's other games, England obviously in stoppage time, the lad, I wasn't on the pitch, but the lad scored just before half time. It's a massive impact on the game, and obviously then straight after half time we had quite a simple penalty, and we decided to go for the scrum and really try and put the foot on the throat. And we had a good move set up, and we just got the ball stripped from us. So it's all outcome based. Your decision's only as good as the outcome, but we're delighted that some of the decisions paid off today.
Finally, for me, Johnny, 64 minutes in, you're taken off, and Joey comes on, and I mean the job was pretty much done. It was, and you end up with the man of the match award. But has it been hard on Joey the last 3 or 4 weeks? The amount of talk and speculation over his future, while just like you and everybody else in this squad, he just wants to try and get his own game right when he's needed to try and win trophies. I mean, how tough has it been for someone so young?
Yeah, look, I think he's surrounded by some good people with his dad, and I think with the management here have looked after him, and he's been able to call on some experienced guys as well to look for some advice. But look, I have felt for him with all the speculation, sooner from his point of view and from everyone's, I'm sure the sooner a decision is made, the better for everyone involved. And he's obviously a teammate and friend first and foremost. He's competition as well.
You'd be delighted to see him go.
I just said that there as a joke. Look, whoever he ends up with, I hope it's here, but whoever he does end up with, he'll be a great asset for wherever he ends up. He's obviously so talented and so versatile, and he's got a little bit of everything. You saw the footwork he did for the try, and that's what he's capable of. So wherever he ends up, like I said, he's going to be a massive asset.